Hi, today we're going to look at how to convert Notion form into PDF files. For this, we're going to use a college recommendation letter form. So as you can see, this is a particular form which is created over here, and once the user fills in the entire form and they click on submit, the responses will go to the responses view in this particular database. I already have created two dummy responses from the particular form, and now I'm looking to create an automation system which can create me PDF files on automation for every response that comes up over here. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output, which will help me process the PDF files and automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So we already have the database available, which has all the fields information. We need to create a document on scratch, which will be the template file that can be used to be converted to PDF files. You can use this setup to create reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, quotations, or anything that you are generating on a day-to-day basis in your business. Click on create PDF and quickly sign in over here, and then we will understand the remaining automation steps. So once you're logged in, you will be asked to add a Notion database. I already have this database available, which I'll be adding in the setup screen. After that, we need to connect the database with a document. So the document will be the template file, which will be converted to PDFs. And finally, we will be able to map all the properties of the database one after the other onto the document and then create the PDFs out of that. Okay. So let's click on add Notion database, and it's time to add the database. So let me copy this entire database title which we have, and I can simply go to the setup screen and I can choose the database from here. Click on select pages and simply enter the database title inside the search pages field. You will be able to see the particular form appear over here. Click on this and it is selected. So whenever you are adding any database, enter the database title inside the search pages in order to add it. Okay. Do not add the database by selecting this top level pages from here, because in that way the experience will not be smooth and the database added will not appear correctly. Okay. So always and always put the database title inside the search pages to add it. Alongside this, if your main database is having any relation and roller properties, so let's say the college recommendation letter form is having database A and database B as relation properties, we need to add database A and database B over here inside the search pages. If you do that, then only the PDF file created will have the relation and roller values intact, and it will be created as per that. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not appear correctly in the PDF file created. Having considered all these points, let's click on allow access, and now we will get access to the particular database which we can use for the automation steps. It takes a while to load the database, so whenever you are adding the database, please have patience, and you can try reloading the database if it's still not yet appearing. Okay, so you can see my database is still not yet visible. I will simply try to refresh this page once, or you can try reloading the databases once and the database will appear correctly this time. It takes a while to load the database, so please have some patience when you're adding the database over here. So I'm just waiting for that to appear. So you can see the college recommendation letter form is now visible. Scroll down and you will be able to see all the properties of the particular form appear here one below the other. So whatever properties we have in the database, it is already visible over here, which we can map it. Let's click on add Google document. If you already have a college recommendation letter document on your drive, you can click on existing document and choose the document from the documents that is already available. Okay, I do not have any document available, so I will simply add a demo document which will create me a sample document with all the placeholders already mapped. Okay, so you can see a demo document has been created, and let me remove the properties which I do not need, and you can see all the placeholders are automatically showing up over here with every mapping already done. Okay, so I have these three properties visible over here. In fact, all the properties are visible, so every column that you see inside the database is already a part of this document with inside double curly brackets. So all these double curly brackets will be replaced with the values from the database one by one, and then they will be converted to PDF file. Okay, so next is we need to define the PDF file name. Okay, so for this we can choose any particular column which we want to use to name the PDF file. So let's say I'm going to select received by column, so I will choose received by from this drop down, and all my PDF files will be named as per the received by field that we have over here. After this, if you scroll to the right side of the database, you will have these two additional columns, generate PDF and PDF file. If any record is marked as ready to generate, the PDF file will be created for those specific records and they will be saved right inside this particular column. So make sure to mark the records as ready to generate whichever you want to convert as PDF file. When everything is all set, click on download PDF and it now starts generating the PDF file. It will save the PDF file onto the downloads folder, as well as it will save the PDF file inside this PDF file section. So you can see the first file is already out, and we can see that the PDF file will be created over here. Let's click on this, and now you will be able to see the entire document with all the mappings already done. Okay, let's wait for the second file, which is going to appear soon. Let me click on this, and now I have both the files created side by side with all the mappings correctly done. Okay, so this creates PDFs completely on automation for me. But the best part is, once everything is correctly set up, click on setup Notion automation, and now your database is completely automated. This means you do not need to go between PDF output and the database to create the PDF file. Whenever a new submission appears from the user and it gets created over here, you can simply mark it to ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically be created right over here. So the moment a user clicks on submit and a new response comes up over here, simply put it to ready to generate, and the PDF will be created directly inside the database. This makes it really easy and hassle free, and you do not need to juggle between PDF output and the database to create PDF. So that eliminates the need to set up everything manually from the start. Okay, I hope this explanation was clear to you, and you take advantage of this automation setup which you already have to create the PDF file. If you still have questions, use the chat bubble at the bottom of the page and send me any messages with your issues. I'll be able to address that as soon as I receive it. Or else you can use the contact at the bottom of the page and send me an email with whatever issues you might be having. I'll be able to take up on the same as well. You even have an option to book a free demo session with me, so I'll be able to guide